The Steps Hip Spica Care DVD is made for parents and carers of children in hip spica cast. They are a series of mini videos which cover aspects of looking after a child in a cast. The videos are examples of how real families coped with everyday tasks of looking after a child in a hip spica. They are not meant to be fully comprehensive and cannot tell you everything you will need to know about hip spica care, but hopefully they will reassure you that solutions can be found to many practical problems. Remember that it is best to contact your healthcare professional if you have a problem you cannot solve. Parents, carers and healthcare professionals have reviewed these videos. Travelling by car isn't easy, and what's important is to get some advice beforehand, and you can get advice from the hospital where your child's having their operation, or from Steps, who can put you in contact with specialist suppliers of car seats and safety equipment. I think one of the things they try to recommend, if at all possible, is that you use a rearward facing car seat, because that means if you were involved in an accident, that it's the car seat takes the impact, whereas if a child's forward facing, the strains on the straps. However, unfortunately, most children of this age, when they're in plaster, their legs are too long to fit in that type of car seat. So what we've got now is just a little clip about how I managed with Bethan in her plaster.
One piece of advice we did find very helpful was to hold off about buying car seats and prams until after the operation, because you don't know what shape the plaster's going to be in. And we were very fortunate that Bethan actually fitted in her car seat with a bit of adaptation, and also in her buggy with just some very simple adaptations. And I think we could have gone off and spent a small fortune trying to buy things that we thought were going to be the right size for her. So maybe just wait until your little one's at home, and then you can work around probably equipment that you've got already. Right, so this is the car seat that we actually had from last time Bethan was in plaster, and luckily she's been able to fit in it again. But we got it from a company who adapts car seats for children in hip spica plasters, and what they do is they give you a block of sponge, which you can see you tuck under, and then they also give you an extended lap strap, and they give you the original lap strap, so once the child comes out of plaster you can go back to using it as a normal car seat. The only other thing that we've needed to do for Bethan this time round is to just put a little towel in there, just folded up, and that just takes off that curve on her spine to make it comfortable. And that's really it. She fits in it fine. Right, so we're off for a trip out. The one thing I make sure is that we've always got the door wide open, and we do tend to remove one of the cars off the driveway, just so that we've got as much space as possible. And this is one of those moments where I dread it with my back. Put your arm across your chest. Don't do that.
My dad's upstairs.
There we go.
Treasure, and my dad's upstairs doing some chores.
If your child will not fit into a car seat, a special harness might be suitable. These are available from the specialist suppliers. Details are available from Steps.
One of the things I just be careful about when I'm putting her in is that I don't put her in at a funny angle to hurt my back, so I actually climb into the car with her and try and bend my back as little as possible. And then it's just the usual job of putting the straps over her, which are on their most extended length, and then into the lap strap. But it's just like doing up a normal car seat, and that's it. And then just make sure then that she's got her leg sort of comfortable, and watch out that I don't catch the other leg when I close the door.
Is that clever?
Some children will be eligible for a blue badge, which means that when the child is in the car, you can park in disabled bays or on certain street locations. The regulations are complex and often change. You can access the most up-to-date information on the Steps website. Remember, you are not alone. When you want information, advice and support, our helpline team are here to help you. No matter how big or small your concern, please email or telephone our helpline. Get instant access to information 24 hours a day via our website, where you can download our advice leaflets. You can also visit our online chat forum, which provides a fantastic resource of helpful tips and practical advice written by parents who are coping with a child affected by hip dysplasia.